Hello everyone and welcome back to Dark Souls 2 New Game Plus Differences, and today we're going to be going to the Royal Rat Authority, which is in the Doors of Pharos. I couldn't remember the name of it. I know, I'm avoiding going to the Ancient Dragon because folks out there said the Ancient Dragon is terrible in New Game Plus. If you want me to go someplace that you know is terrible, do not bring up that it is terrible. I will avoid it. It's only human nature to avoid pain, so in the future, there you go. But there's nothing much different in here. There's a one archer phantom that you fought the first time through, so there's nothing really much different. Now on to the actual boss fight. The Royal Rat Authority. A good thing to do is, first off, if you have a great bow or anything that can kill these things in one hit, just take out two of them. You can usually get two before the crap hits the fan. And if you do that, usually, if you're good enough, you can get all the ads taken care of before the boss even really starts. Of course, you actually have to be competent in what your plan is, which in my case, I pretty much failed. Now this boss is a lot easier than it looks if you know how to dodge. I'm not exactly the best at dodging, but I do make an attempt this time to learn how to dodge some of his attacks. The real secret to this fight is just don't be afraid. If you're afraid like I am here, while I was still trying to learn, I realized, you know, if I just get underneath the thing, it's kind of like Sif the Great Wolf. Except me and Sif don't have the greatest history, because I hated that boss fight. I absolutely am not... Yeah, see, it's easy if you're not really scared. You just roll underneath his attacks and just hit him in the paw. Problem is, well, it can sometimes be hard to get underneath him without getting knocked upside the head. Not always, but sometimes it can be, and try not to get too awful greedy, pretty much like I did there. And if you don't have enough stamina, you just gotta make your best attempt at getting the hell out of the way. And you're going to need a lot of stamina if you're going to try and block this thing in New Game Plus. It hits fairly hard, as you saw from my stamina. Or if all else fails, just run the hell away from it out of its range. It can't really do all that much from a range except that. That is terrible, and I don't know how to dodge that. The only way I can know how to dodge that is just break lock on and sprint to the side when you see him, like, getting down ready to charge. Of course, yeah, like right about now. Or you can block it, but if you block it, it takes a crap load of stamina, so be aware of that. I mean, after that, it's pretty much just all the attacks you've seen before, just don't fail at basic execution. Same as always. Now, beyond, you know, acting like Sif, the boss really doesn't have that many... I guess the hardest part about this fight, the biggest difference from Sif is the ads. The boss does have ads, and if you don't take care of them quickly, I should imagine this fight turns into a crap storm. But since I usually try and take care of ads before things turn into problems, I've never really had that issue before. But if you do want to be safe, a Great Shield, Hovel's Great Shield plus 5, I think it's a magic Hovel's Great Shield plus 5, and I was holding block there, I don't know why that happened, I guess because I was sprinting, but if you have a Hovel's Great Shield magic plus 5 at least, which is not ideal for tanking physical damage, you can block all of his stuff, but you're not going to get too much offense in if you go that route. I mean, the only reason I'm getting these hits in now is because of positioning, and dodging is a lot easier to get in better positioning than it is blocking. Blocking, you're not going to have any stamina for this. Of course, that's greed right there. Blocking, you're not going to have any stamina to actually get in position, so you're not really going to have a chance to hit him too awful much unless you have like a really, really long polearm weapon. Maybe. I don't really know that for a fact. I've never used polearms in Dark Souls 2 yet. I don't know how big the polearms are in this. I do know, however, know just how bad my aiming is sometimes. I know some people out there going, how the hell do you miss a giant dog's, like, paw, and you're right by it? I don't know. I'm special that way. I can put anything I set my mind to, darn it. But thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully this helps somebody out there with the Royal Rat Authority. And as always, if you'd like to help support the channel, you may wish to like or even subscribe for easier access to future videos. And hopefully I shall see you next time. Farewell everyone, until next time.